like that. It's a Jurassic maneuver is the technical term. It potentiates the spinal cord. If you ever want to sound important, use the word potentiate. And you'll see typically that reflex will get bigger. My main concern, put your hands down, my main concern is asymmetry. So if she's a little hypo, a little bit hyper, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes you'll see a little hyper knee jerk and a little hypo here. I'm not grading 3 pluses and 1 pluses. Those are all 2 pluses. Right? They're symmetrical. I'm not worried about that. If I have to do a Jurassic, but I still elicit them fine, that's still a 2 plus. A 1 plus is really safe for that guy that I reflex here and I get a nice brisk one, and here is really significantly lower. And when I do that, it's repeatable. Every time I do it, it's good here, it's absent here, or it's very low. Then it's like, wow, okay, so when you start doing this, you'll start finding people that are a little bit on the low side and people that are a little bit on the high side all the time, and you'll start diagnosing everybody with some type of neurological problem that doesn't exist, okay? I'm gonna go through, and again, because I always say a few, but it's just 2 seconds longer, I always go ahead and give them, hold on, I want to do a Babinski, and a basic clonus test. I'm going to do a quick snap to the ankle. So what am I looking for if I see a Babinski or a clonus? What do I think? What's that? Upper motor neuron issue. That's exactly right. Chances are, when I did their knee jerk and ankle jerk, I saw someone that was very brisk. So that already sets me up. When I see something, the knees flying out at me, and then I go do a Babinski, okay? And especially if I take them and do this, and I get a 1, 2, 3 beat close back to me. How high level up? We're talking CNS. Where does the CNS, the peripheral nervous system and lumbar spine change? Anybody remember? Remember their anatomy? I know I'm making you think in the morning, I'm sorry. Central nervous system, spinal cord ends where? I know you know this. Maybe around T12, right? So if somebody has an injury around L5, are you going to see upper motor neuron stuff? On L5, are you going to see upper motor neuron stuff at L5? No. That's going to be hyporeflexive. So if you're seeing something that's hyperreflexive, or you're seeing abnormal reflexes, that's thoracic spine and above. Okay? So we can see one young lady that, was treated by another therapist, and this wasn't done, and was treated for a while. Came in, ran a neuro exam, because whenever I'm asked to see a patient, I'll come in and do a quick neuro exam. Had trouble, had this, because I saw those two, I went ahead and did like a heel-toe gait, right? Had to look at me, proprioceptively wasn't there, went off, got an MR, had a big benign tumor in the thoracic spine. The spinal cord was quote-unquote the thickness of a rivet. Okay, so the spine was just completely collapsed. It's amazing that the cord was working that well. She wasn't urinating herself, wasn't numb, but was just hyperreflexive and had back pain. So just do these. Just do them real quick. It takes you, like I said, it's a minute and a half. And for that one person in 1,000, you caught them. Okay.